Wide wicket. Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Carson Wentz's Eagles going up against Ryan's Falcons.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back right at the 20. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And right away he lost the football. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They'll run again with Blount. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And they'll go Wentz to Blount here. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Shotgun now for Wentz. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Again, here's Blount. And now running right through it. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was you? LeGarrette Blount, his first 1,000-yard season since, 2010, his rookie year? And 18 touchdowns in the regular season? And no longer with New England.
He is over 30 now. He turned 30 in December. I don't know if that played a factor, but yeah, such a productive year, and then he's gone.
Well, that just tells you this. Now he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder trying to prove something.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
2nd down following the run. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Now this one complete to Smith. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brooks Reed coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Freeman again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now it's Ryan. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 63 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speedster...
Oh, this is blocked. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
How many times in the course of the game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there.
Absolutely.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
Yeah, now they'll try to pile on. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let it go. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Shifts by him. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On the toss, this is blocked. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So on 4th down, here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away. Back deep, Taylor Gabriel. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of camping around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. They give him a gain of 38.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And they'll run with Freeman. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
The Falcons averaged 34 points a game last year, tops in the NFL with that powerful offense. And they're already looking for more here as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Flushed out right. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So on 4th down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And the lead stretches, 16-3 now. Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah, that one definitely hugged the left upright, but he got it to go.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll begin here with Blunt. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. To throw is Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now Blunt. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On second down, here's Wentz. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing deep here for Coleman. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Second down now after the incompletion. To throw again. Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On second down, Freeman. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go play action here on first down. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 77 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Here's Bryant for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Wentz to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
You all right over there?
Now let's see how the offense still out
nothing,
there.
Man.
They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete.
That's because, triangle is the aggressive catch, right?
And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So
now, on the passes like that last one you had, you got to throw, you got to catch with X, man.
What's their
Possession
mentality?
catch.
How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in. Because
yeah, but he going across the middle. Now, Madden put that shit in here this year where small receivers like that, they got a possession catch. They got to catch and go down.
So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away.
Man, you got to get that route Peyton offensive out of here, man.
So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now
you got to get it out of here, man. It's Madden 17, man.
I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Now it's Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
But you gotta think about it though. You playing with the Patriots playbook. They're not really a strong run team. I play with the Patriots playbook.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I'm in. For sure.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
I just want some respect on my name. That's all, Jolly. Nah, ain't no nah, man. I was supposed to get respect from last year.
Into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Good game, man. That's
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time.
All right. Like, saying that he's real good ain't saying a lot because you don't do a lot of stuff in the game, man. There's so many plays that we run the same book. Me and you are literally out the same book, but yet you had 59 yards. And all I played was cover 3. Cover 3 and some man here and there. You you running him on a play he don't want to be in. Gotta put him on a better play, man. Gotta learn to possess. Oh, I heard a princess crying in the background. Oh, how's the family? That's what's up. Man, what playbook was I just in? Was I in Buffalo? In Cincinnati.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be 2 quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Carson Wentz's Eagles going up against Ryan's Falcons.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
And
they'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
That's funny. In the green, coaching.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
The
drive starts with a handoff to Blount. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play.
Everybody say that because everybody knows you.
Get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now Wentz, escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete.
Good play.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Set my defense. Damn it. Budget.
They'll run it here with Blount. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
All right, now we're talking. Here we go. Now we're talking.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening
Once
drive
we're done,
in the first
I'm going to
quarter.
show you this play that you can run.
In this play.
Since you like to run so
First
much,
quarter,
especially with a player like Blount.
First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman.
I forgot
and not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
But I can't say you have gotten better since last year, though.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Looking deep for Gabriel. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Austin Hooper, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
That's okay.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner.
That ain't gonna end good.
And the Falcons grab it. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. A big score, kick off, get a fumble, take it right back
That's
to
why
the
you
house.
always pick the middle,
2
man. You
quick
never pick the
touchdowns
sides,
in a matter
man.
of about 10 seconds on the game.
On that one, that was the
Big
side right there
1-2
because everybody
punch
went to the
may
side.
lead to a knockout.
That last one. That's why I said this ain't gonna end up good.
2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
There you go. That's the middle. He say F it.
And out now come the Eagles. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Now a carry for Blunt. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Wentz going to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Seconds of that play, it's a wrap. It's one of my favorite plays there.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Here's Blue. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit, throwing it a little bit more.
10 yards still left on 2nd down.
Running back situation.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
They did lose
that catch good for 5.
lineman.
It's 3rd down.
Good outside linebacker. Yeah, but we can't say that about
the Falcons. 5 men in the
ratings. They're gonna change the
secondary
ratings
now on
if
3rd.
it changes how good the team play in real life.
Now the former Oregon man. This is Kenyon Barner. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Nah, he's probably your 3rd down back.
Anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job 1 for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. He can run.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
That's my fault. Yardage to the
I should have
35.
spied him.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
So is Brandon that good?
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
I couldn't get to it.
He finds Aguilar
over the middle. Now the ball comes loose, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
Yeah, I got to give you this tip, man. I give it to you after this game.
They got to put it away and secure
go to
it
it
as they try
after
to
the
get
game.
downfield.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan.
It's just not fast enough.
The left side completion to Jones. And he's brought down after a good gain. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's cover 3?
And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
On first down, Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Ryan.
Got it wide open, too. Oh, good defense. Good one, Nigel. God damn
From
it.
his outside linebacker spot,
that
comes
one
up
was
to
wide
drop
open,
him
bro.
for a loss of 10.
Damn. Maybe I should have just touch passed it to him. Instead of trying to do it so I could just, you never go quarter, bro.
On second down, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to be taken
Cover
down,
2.
but not before
Cover
reaching
2.
the 15-yard
That's a post.
line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The Falcons averaged 34
But probably
points
not
a
on the
game
post.
last year, tops in the NFL with that powerful offense.
Now, you got to
They're
think in the
already
cover 2,
looking
that
for
safety
more. Here's
position
they've
is to
got
go
it
back.
first
You play
and
safety,
10.
you know that?
They'll
Gosh.
run it now out of the gun. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle
Hey,
him
don't run up
behind
there
the
again.
line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
Okay, just don't
and
run
it'll
up
bring
there
up a second and 13.
Nah, the difference is that his stick was up top. My hit stick's on the legs. Nah, man. That's
Operating
with
from the
X.
gun.
Go with X. My man.
This is caught. It's Sanu
My
this
man.
time for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu.
Oh, I had to run it back on that play,
18-yard
too.
touchdown grab.
Kill.
And the Falcons will extend their lead. And it is now 21-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Well, why doesn't it? Think about it. Think about physics here. When you go for the legs, what's the first thing that goes into the air? Your arms. So if you're holding the ball, you're not good.
As they head out to take over possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here.
But that's the thing about the legs is you don't know when you're getting hit in the legs. So you can't say I'm bracing for getting hit in the legs because you're mainly bracing to get hit in your body. The first thing you do when you get your legs split for money, you throw your arms in the air. That's where the ball comes out. That's physics. Yo, R1.
I'm not saying you
I don't
have
hold nothing.
ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They start on the ground here with Blunt.
I don't hold nothing.
And he'll take this up near the 35.
One, I get guys with high carry to get
Give
the
him
ball,
9
run
on
the
the
ball,
carry
or
that
carry
time,
the
and they'll
ball.
set up with a
And
second and
2,
1.
there's an option on here that's
Even though
called
they gave up more
conservative
than they
running.
wanted to on that
Where
play,
they automatically
it
do it that you gotta
illustrates how
cut
well
on,
they
that you
bottled
probably
them
don't
up
have
throughout
on.
the game because
You
that
probably
was the
don't even
longest
know
run
about it.
of this contest.
Yep, that's what you got to start using.
Now a handoff here to his running
Oh,
back.
I had it.
The 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Yeah, you got to put that stuff
8
on.
yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Like, I play competitively. I don't play
blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them.
Guy made $100,000 last year just playing Madden.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Now Wentz on
that's not saying a lot, Jolly. The only reason I'm saying that, not to bag on you, kind of like telegraph all your plays. Like, you don't have an open playbook.
To take us to the 2-minute warning. So on fourth down, the Eagles will call on the left foot of Donnie Jones to punt it away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts.
Man.
This is taken at the 15. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25.
But you got to ask yourself, what are you doing wrong? I'm not fumbling.
Atlanta now coming out
I'm getting the same, hits.
Hey,
I'm
let's
not
keep
fumbling.
this going. 2 drives,
that
2
coaching
touchdowns.
option makes a difference, man. And my play calling makes a difference.
This is the way you practice it. This is
like,
the way you rehearse it.
You run the ball now.
Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Open now to get back in the end zone.
He stopped! Oh.
Go deep right side. And it drops down.
At least he reacted.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
But think about who that is. That's Julio.
Roasted in this first half.
Come on.
Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Let me see. Do you hit R2 as soon as you get the ball when running? Man.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman.
Come on, man.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
You don't play 2K?
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. This is the year to get back into it, man. It's the best mode in the game. That's Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory.
I'm with you.
Just a little time. Do you try something?
I'm with you, man.
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
It's a sack.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Do you pass commit?
That late in the clock, second quarter,
do you pass commit?
Run it a time or two and get it into the locker room.
Spotlight receiver?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense.
Spotlight receiver?
Get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL.
Now how the hell are you expecting to react, Jolly? If you don't do none of that.
His throw caught at about the 5.
Spanish.
Before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they stop
Man,
with 16
you got to
seconds
spotlight
to go in
receivers.
half
You got to
number
do all
one.
that shit on this game, man. Trust me, man. I play, like I say, competitively. I don't really play professionally. Now this is where the game becomes a problem. Oh, no. Here we go. I can run this, no problem. Maybe I can. Man, that's why I hate the Patriots playbook, man. We don't have there are no tosses in this book.
From the 4-yard line, it's first and goal now. They run. Devontae Freeman. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball spotted at the 4. It's second and goal. This is Freeman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They come out here in the eye. They'll look to run with Freeman.
Good
and he is going to lose yardage here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Two, 4, 5. Should have a drive.
Now Ryan on first down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him there on the
do you
first
have that
down
on?
Well, if you do read man coverage,
You have strip like on aggressive?
It's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
I'm about to say, I got it on conservative, so on my curry ball
Second
conservative.
down and just one.
That counters all that.
Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be knocked down sideways. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. So the offense has it first and 10. To throw is Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's Jones.
Oh, Julio.
And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment
That's
where
Madden
all
for you.
concentration
That's
goes
Madden.
right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little...
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 25.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, wow. Look at that shit. Damn, I can't believe that's what we played. Damn. That's crazy.
He's so back-to-back weekends. It's not bad. Oh, dude. We could be bad or get lucky going 50 and up. We got audited. It's got 14 because he did. Oh, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got 4
For the touchdown. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
We're trying to juke
try and
with
get
the
after
power
them
back.
early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And to give this time to the tailback. And Blunt loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. Room here to run.
You got to also take into account who's hitting these guys as well. Hit power
the defense versus the fumble. They get the score. The guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game.
Hey, you ain't got to accept it. It's just what's in the game.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
I want to be one of those guys, too, to say it's BS every play. But when you keep letting it happen every play, you got to change up something.
And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on.
Make a move. How about that?
Get this one up to the 26.
Your dudes be running straight up, so I can't. There's nothing I really can do.
Second and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. Second and 9. Now a handoff looking right.
That's
There's
the
another
man.
tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
That's the community. So that goes to show you need to hit people in the legs. I mean, you'll be dumb as hell to try to tackle LeGarrette Blount up top. You'll be stupid.
The Eagles
I think
on
Ron
third
Landry
down.
tried to tackle
Just
Brandon
1 for
Jacobs
3
there.
thus far.
Right there.
This is 3rd and 10.
Is this the play I think it is? Is this the play I think it is?
Throwing now is Wentz. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tech McKinley in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Donnie Jones now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch
the way
hands
you run,
first and
you need
10.
ace overload.
Here comes
This
the
play right
Falcon
here, man.
offense
Ace
now as they
overload
get
stretch.
set to take over here.
This shit
The
is like
last
a home
time
run
out,
play.
another touchdown. And I think there
Or
may
power
be some
back. I don't
empty
have a power
seats
back,
around
so.
here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
See,
You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
A gain of 3, second down.
see, like even with him, like I didn't juke. I did like the truck motion, and he just gave him a little stiff arm. So like stiff arms and yeah.
On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And he'll get up
that's
to
an
the
aggressive command right
43-yard
there.
line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to
Defensively,
himself,
do you
did I
have
just hear
tackling
that
on
correctly,
aggressive?
that you declined that one? All I can
I
think of
do.
is someone on the field got confused.
Goes more fumbles.
Because
Must have.
it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
So here we go.
Yeah, but that's
first and
depending on
10 now.
the stick of the opponent, of your opponent.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Yeah, that joint, it is a gift and a curse, though. Which is why I don't really put my strip up high. I leave that at regular. I just put, I kind of wish Madden didn't put that on the game at all, really. That, the coaching adjustment. Only thing they should have put was defensive assignment for cornerbacks, but that's it. All right, we got one safety. We got one safety. Julio, you got one job.
Now Ryan on second down.
He got one job, Julio.
This is inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones.
Yeah. All good.
With now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
Who was that?
And the Falcons
the linebacker?
continue to pour it on.
Yeah, the guy that tackled the running back.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
All right,
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
I'm about to say something, Mr. Bowman. Okay, you got to select quarterback for your DNs.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense.
The commit
again.
button.
These guys had to punt
Yeah,
last
if you
time,
hold
and it's
L2,
not
it should
been a
ask
very
you to
fruitful
commit.
game offensively
You
thus
know, for
far.
I
They've
think it
even
says
made a
option
trip to the
commit.
red zone.
And
Press
I know
square
that
for the
everyone's
running
going
for the
crazy on
quarterback,
that
not the running
sideline
back.
because that drive
But
could be
it
short.
leaves
Come
you in a
off the
hole
field,
because
not
if I ever
really move
run the ball, you
well.
short.
As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Well, partner, I got to get your thoughts while we have a second
That
on
should
the
be
end
an
of that
X-catch, though.
Falcons-Lions
That should
game.
be an
People were
X-catch.
shocked that that Golden Tate touchdown was called a touchdown.
Got an
It was
X-catch, man.
overturned. Were you
Across
surprised?
the middle.
I was surprised because normally
Nah,
they stick with the original
and
call
the X-catch
unless they find
animation,
what
he
they
goes
call
to the ground
indisputable
automatically.
visual
On the catch, he
evidence,
doesn't
and
stay
they
up.
felt like they did. They thought Tate's knee was
That
down
one-
before the ball broke
safety
the goal
didn't
line. I think they were right about that, but the killer was there was still time left on the clock,
Yeah,
so
the
Detroit thought they
runoff.
were going to get another opportunity. But because of what had happened there, the rules said there had to be a 10-second runoff, which left no time on the clock. And you know who felt the worst about making that announcement? The referee.
Yeah.
They never want to be the ones that feel like they
went the
actually
other way.
decided
Hell
the
with
game,
that.
but by rule they had to do it, and that ended it without Detroit getting their last shot.
Just brutal for the folks in Motown. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
I was gonna say, like I said, man, my only issue I see with your game is when you're running straight up. You're not running to make a move or anything.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this for about 4.
I was gonna say, but once again, you're also playing with somebody who has
On any running play that's
good
called,
Madden
they're
stick
always
pause,
hoping that's
where
gonna break
I
big
know how
and
to
go the
position the
distance.
linebacker
But when
on
you
the
have a nice
outside
game like that,
so that you
you're able to
can't
do so many
hit
things
stick me, but I
anyway.
can still
You
be
come
effective
back
and
and
make
run
the tackle.
essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll give it here to his running
See,
back.
and I come in with the
No
computer
room
guy,
to
just
maneuver
make it
there.
on legs.
Give him a yard up to the 47.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Back now here on EA Sports.
Offensive play call wise, get out this I formation when it comes to Madden. I know we want to play like real life, but I formation don't work, bro.
The Eagles on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Wentz. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Let you tell it. Let you tell it.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Vic Beasley
right
from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. And here now come the Falcons. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing,
that's the luck of the draw.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game,
should have
but
recovered.
the other team doesn't get it.
Yeah, he should have recovered.
That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case,
you know what's
they were
next,
able to
right?
retain possession.
Be prepared for it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things
say,
have to
try to
come
also
together
find
and be
some
well
shotgun
executed.
runs.
But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So 2nd and goal here from the 9. Freeman.
Well, I mean,
He pushes forward
I
for
don't know,
maybe
man. I just don't
3
think you
down
play
to the
to the strength of the
6-yard
Eagles.
line.
Or to their line. Like, their line isn't really a run you over line.
The 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play.
Who's that?
Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
No. I was going to say, there are plays that will allow you
of course they
to,
have the option, and they choose to not take
like that play I just
They
ran,
like the results
that's
of
not
the
really
play
an
they just ran,
outside
and they
play,
like to
but
let
it's an
them
inside
stand.
zone play, is what I'm saying. Like, your offensive line might be a stretched line. So you need to run more inside zone, not a shotgun, to get you one-on-one with that safety so you can triple.
Sitting pretty now as the
When
lead
you line up
grows
an I
even
formation,
further.
that's a giveaway. I don't play I
So it's
formation.
3 more points, and that
Unless it's a
widens
freaking
things out even
goal
further
line.
here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never
Like,
have
especially
too
in the
much.
passing
So if you're
book, there's a
range, grab the 3
like
whenever
ace
you can.
twins
This will be
out
taken
the
in
gun.
at the
Let's go
1.
conservative tackle. That's bad.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on that last drive,
Going out of bounds.
went for it on 4th, turned
I
it
would say,
over.
like, out of ace
Good
twins,
job by their
man, out of
defense,
that
though. They held
Pat
them to 3,
strong
but this
close,
offense, they've got to be a
split
little bit
close,
better, a little
like
bit more
them
careful.
shotgun runs
And
are on
sometimes
point.
when you see these calls on
Like,
4th
there's
down,
nothing
when
to
they
be on
decide
point
to go
about
for
your
it,
I
it's not
formation because some
necessarily
guys don't go
the
for it.
coach saying, I
It's
believe
easy
in
to
my
block shit.
offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here.
Like,
'cause
that's
if
a
we
power
don't get it,
run,
I
but
don't
your
think
left
we'll give
tackle
up
was
more
out
than
there
3,
by the
and
wide
that's
receiver.
exactly what
Do you
happened
think
there.
that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Nobody break.
toss play to Blunt. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Well, if you want to know how he caught him, he is 89 speed. Yeah, he's 89 speed, 94 acceleration.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. That's going to leave him with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
I don't think there's not one movie I don't know by heart. What to say? Except for Ballerina. I'm trying to learn that one now.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side.
Oh, he got it.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Where the fuck is he coming
Give him
from?
9 there on the first down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now Wentz.
She run from me.
Steps away to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense on third down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Wentz going to try and throw on third. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to go down again. Grady Jarrett breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already
I'm about to do to you what I do to my other friends when I help them win. I'm going to play with the Eagles. I'm going to see how bad they are.
Offensive unit.
Okay. We'll play you next to the Eagles.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And Freeman lost the football. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good.
Yeah, but I wanted you to see that run. See that run? How that inside zone, how it allows you to get yards, and it allows the offensive line to move up to the second level. Like those are the runs that you need.
Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
You can swap teams if you want. I'm just going to go with the Eagles versus Eagles. That's fine.
Go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know one thing I need to see, though, because I probably won't use Blunt as much.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense,
It's a
offense, special
linebacker.
teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately,
See, you know
the
what?
head coach will add a fourth phase.
You got the problem
That's the
I
coaching.
used to
He'll
have
tell the ownership
when
of
it came to
that. He
Madden
tries to
before I
negotiate
came
a
to
new
this team of
contract
Madden.
off of this win.
They are looking
I
strong
used to
here
want
in
to
the
say,
fourth quarter.
break
Here's
everything
Butcher
down
to
into
kick it
real
away.
logic and not look at all the attributes of the player. Even though Muhammad Sanu was 88 speed, you got an 86 linebacker on, 86 speed linebacker. My route run is what gives me the acceleration to break away from that
yards
guy.
up to the
You know what I mean?
27-yard line.
Exactly.
Here comes Eagle
Especially on a
offense
cut.
now as they get set to take over here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what
Well,
has
had
happened
this
out
been,
here.
had that been a regular throw,
Take a great look at that
you would have
scoreboard,
crushed me.
realize how
Under pressure,
But because
they got
I
him
threw a high
again.
pass,
Dontari Poe in there to record
Not full.
another
Just
sack. Their sixth
I
of
rush
the
full, rush full.
afternoon.
yeah, that's all I ever do, Rush. I don't run any other thing. I just rush full.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with
Play
9
ball, man.
seconds
Play
now
ball.
showing on the clock.
Who is that? That's Torrey
This
Smith.
defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more
I wasn't
passes
gonna
like
say
that
it.
downfield.
I was gonna wait till you say it.
On third and long, it's Wentz.
Good ball.
And that is
within
incomplete.
5 yards, you know the
7
rule.
seconds remaining.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but
Man, I
it's
actually wanna
hard to
play
adjust to a
Brandon
pass
now,
thrown a
man.
little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward.
I'm
Couldn't
good.
contort his body back to
Wait.
grab it. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive.
Like I said,
here
my
on
offensive
fourth
book
down.
is
They're
way
going
more
for
to
it.
expand, so you won't remember things. How it's
The
easier
Eagles
to remember you.
indeed snap it. Wentz eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped.
That should have been a swat.
incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent.
View highlight. I remember what you said now. He said, I am play with the Eagles, man. Because I hate when people say it's their game. It's their game. We're going to put my magic logic up against your Western logic. Let's do it. It should have been the next team down, yeah. There you go. Let's see, I got New England. See, I don't play at 3-4, so I probably gonna need to pause for what's the name? Set up the depth chart. Probably can't do outside the kickoff.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL
Let's see
on
how bad
EA
this
Sports.
Eagle team really is.
As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today.
Let's put my Madden logic to the test here.
It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Carson Wentz's Eagles.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a
I feel you,
short
dude.
time
I was
ago,
playing with the Falcons when they was a 62 overall and had freaking Byron Leftwich and Joey Herndon at quarterback. So yeah.
The Atlanta Falcons.
I think my mouth go to check and my ass can't cash right here.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Feel awkward
That'll be
playing
taken
against
in
the
the
boys.
end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20.
Let me see what we got. Bum Wentz. Yeah. Nah, I don't think he's better than he's faster, yeah, but I don't think he's better. Man, you got some good speed. 78. Smith is 78. Alright. We good there. Let me check the defense real quick. Yeah. Matt Ryan, 98 too. He's at the end. Man, your defense is stacked, bro. What? Okay, bet it. What? Are you serious? Bruh. Jolly, bruh. Come on, Jolly. Your defense is stacked. I really ain't got to change nothing. Everything's set already. We good. Waiting on you. His defense is stacked though, man. But your problem is really, well,
They'll try and
let's see
run
what
for the
the
first
issue
time
is.
with Freeman.
I was doing that.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No
Remember,
gain
I'm
on
in the
play
4-3.
there,
I'm not in
second
the 3-4.
down.
That could be the issue too.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They toss to Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Ryan, Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. And the the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Eagles take possession. Carry for LeGarrette Blount. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. They'll run again with Blount. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Hey, forward, Tokyo. Watch it.
Wentz now to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he jumps over it at the 45. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs here. Now Wentz. Screen pass to Blount.
I'm about to say, he don't stand a chance to tackle that dude.
And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Oh, shit, he got nailed back there. Fuck.
Into the red zone. Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
I really don't know what to run here.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Working from the gun, Wentz. That one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Saw man coverage on the perimeter, and that was a pretty good throw. And it's one of those ones that wasn't an easy catch, but it's one that he thinks that he should have come down with, although I'm sure the opposing cornerback would beg to differ.
There we go. Teddy kid.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
5, got a blitz in the corner right there. Got to cover 2.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Elliott now to kick this one away. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. 4-6 defense, they were daring him to run the football. They ran it. A little football 101. Take us through what the 4-6 defense is, Charles.
So what you're trying to do with your big defensive front is cover the interior offensive lineman, the center, and the 2 guards, and make it difficult if you even want to think about running the ball inside. If you can control them, that allows the linebackers and the safeties to run free and get to the ball carriers. And that play worked really well. No gain.
And he'll go
remember,
out of
that ain't
bounds across the 35-yard line.
ball.
Nothing open
That is our
downfield.
clumsy
He
quarterback
keeps it
there.
himself for 11 and a first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I say I don't remember.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's second down.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Pass incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target.
Come on!
Third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me.
That's a Madden thing. That ain't it.
Just
That's
didn't
a
look right
Madden
from the
thing.
beginning.
It did not.
Trust me,
I thought
that's
he
a
might
bad
get
thing.
outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
That was a linebacker.
On third down, Ryan connects with Sanu right side. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2.
Okay.
And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Is Nigel out here? Who's out here? Okay, let's go with Nigel. Because this zone awareness is amazing. That's sad, man. If you really want to get good at this game, man, go play mud. Mud football. That's where you get to like create. You gotta get cards to play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying,
So,
we have
come
got to run the
on.
football. We've got to get it going
That
right
was
now.
me.
Yeah, to this point in the
I was
second quarter,
latest
it has been
ever.
a struggle. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another
Feel a little
first
different
down.
than running with Blunt, huh?
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
wouldn't go
'Cause
that
remember
far.
the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but that's what them plays give you. They give you that speed boost to just come out and just, yeah.
They'll run run here with Freeman. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on the play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Nobody open.
So on 4th down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. This from 36 yards out.
Oh, trust me, I know all about forcing it.
And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and
good.
good.
I usually don't have to force it.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the field goal, but part of that was a 14-play drive to get the 3.
Normally, when you hold the ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense.
Just because
they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
A beautiful fake. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll go Wentz to Blunt here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Elliott now to kick this one away.
I think I'm dirty for that one. Ah, shit. I thought I kicked it short. So that you have to return it.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6.
And he can't escape the
now that time I rushed 3.
Fletcher Cox.
So now this ain't the Falcons. This is the 9 you just had that couldn't get no pressure. So what's the difference? I mean, I'm playing cover 3. That's about it. I'm not doing nothing different. It's your play calling. That's the difference. I'm telling you.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd
How
down.
many? Let me ask you a question. How many I formation play actions have you seen from me yet?
On 2nd down, here's Ryan.
See what I'm saying?
Pressure gets to him again. Vinny Curry in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back
Oh, no,
plays.
that play, you were just locked up. Simple as that. There's no questions on that one.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
I learned this play.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
Robert.
And in Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
But no second guessing the call
But-
here. It was 3rd
But
and long,
you're
so
not
throwing the
playing with
football
your Eagles
probably
this
was a
time.
smart play to try and pick it up.
I
But
didn't
they
drop
didn't
any
get it, and
passes.
Now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting
Look,
situation.
Madden back when we used to have detention. Well, that's what we called it.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I'm curious now. I think this is the play.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last
I
go
bet I
around.
catch this
Obviously,
ball.
they'll be hoping to
That's
do
all I
that
know.
again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
I have
wrinkles
all
and
day to
counters
throw, though.
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
Oh, see, that's why you ain't getting no pressure.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either.
The same thing that you told me back in February, that people drag you to death, so you drop D tackles back to stop the drag. On that last play, because I'm YouTubing this, I stream all my games on YouTube whenever I play. Your D tackle and your DN both drop back, unless that was the play call.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll
Was
make
it a
second
blitz
and a foot
or was
so.
it just the play call?
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected
Yeah, on that
to
play,
block.
the D tackles and
But
stuff
wide
back all the way
receivers,
up. And I had all
all
day
they
to
want to do
throw.
is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running
nice.
play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
I didn't even check to see what Winston's
in the
defense
first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia.
I only
after
did that
this.
because I wanted to see how the what's the name work, how the D-line
Here's
works.
Freeman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Escape, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brandon Graham in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time.
Oh my
he was
gosh,
reaching to bring in
dude,
the
you're killing me,
football.
Job. You're
Really,
killing me.
really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
This is why I say you're killing me. You send your speed receivers over the middle. Okay, let's just break this down. Real NFL. But I'm just saying, like, you know that's Tyler Gabriel. You know that's a 94 speed guy. You know that motherfucker was 6'8". I mean 5'8" when you throw the ball. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he did get hit. It's just, I don't know, man.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He'll return it from the 6.
Yeah, he's supposed to get a whole X. Hold X.
That officially, give him 15. The Eagles offense back out onto the field.
See,
And
I'm
last
trying to
time
give you an
wasn't
example,
pretty.
but
One play and an interception.
defense
We'll see
locking
if they
me
can
up.
do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's brought down.
No, that was,
after a good game.
the outside
A good
linebacker.
pick up there at 20
Even though he's
yards.
88 speed, he's terrible in coverage, especially man-to-man.
Wentz now on first down. And this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Wins to throw on second down.
Oh, true font? Really?
And his throw's
You gonna lock him up like that? God damn you.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
So he's dropping the linebacker back. Oh, I forgot the audible. This is playing slow.
Dancing to his left. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted.
That's a punt.
Able to get there and pick it.
That's a punt. I forgot to audible the damn hot route the tight end to the drag. I meant to the slant to keep you down.
That's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
I have two. Oh, yeah. I said I have 2 turnovers.
After the interception, here's
ooh.
and it pops free.
My
The
safety broke
collision
on
there
that.
jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to
But
dishing out.
that's the same safety,
here.
right?
He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Man.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Your D-line looking good. Your D-line looking good, huh? Because you're making them block for too long. You're
so
an
the sack
iPhone,
pushes
dude.
him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Nah, that one was iPhone again. That was single back. I'm watching it on YouTube. It's single back.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Caught by Sanu. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 46. And they're going to take a timeout defensively.
Oh,
so with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
But maybe you did.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Nothing for a touchdown, that's for sure.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan.
Yes, he caught it.
And he's got Sanu. And he picks up the first before he's taken down
wonder why
at
that
the
worked.
29.
Oh, he's pressed.
And we
Why
welcome
he
you
pressed?
back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Gotta back him up.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more?
Yeah. All right, no problem. Go ahead. to see. Yeah. All right. Okay, sweet. Cool.
Cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't
It's
think
good
that
to see
there's
all
any
my
way you
friends
can run
doing
back
good in
out
high
there and
school,
go,
man, all my
totally
brothers.
didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now they try the right side here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all I see is the books.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Why he mad at you?
Again, here's Blunt. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Partner, I think the easy thing now would be to just abandon the run and start throwing the football at all costs. But I've been in so many games where it doesn't work running the ball. It doesn't work running the ball. And then something pops, and now you get something going. I'm not so sure to just abandon your game plan this early in the second half.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Here is the punter, Jones, as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession.
Did you at least get your money
back?
back?
Set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They were able to get the
Now
a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Dang, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think he would grudge off of that, though. Bobby don't mention me in Madden.
On 2nd down, Ryan. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Vinny Curry in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Third and long. It's Ryan.
I was over it. I was over there. I knew it was coming. Good play.
Right through it. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
Well, that's the good thing about the Falcons, that I love about my Falcons, is that we have two backs that are like balanced backs, so they can be power
territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 10. Is
that an X catch?
And that leads to an Atlanta first down.
Right.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah. After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
That was my first hit stick right on the legs.
He's hit behind the line and taken down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now Ryan on second down. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That went out of my comfort zone. That went Madden, man. I never played
Madden. 24 yards.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Now it's Freeman. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now Ryan. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Brandon Graham getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long.
I'm right there. I forgot to press triangle. Oh my God, that was a Stevie read. Oh.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here,
I hate that
nice
man
route,
put that
able
crap
to
in
look
the
it
game,
and picks
man.
up the first down.
You can't just tap triangle. You gotta hold it with the linebacker if you read it. Yeah. I hate that crap, man.
Now Ryan on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, Charlie out there throwing no-look passes, though.
That later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
Yeah, that one, that's the only press one out. Well, I'm not going to tell you that, but yeah, he was pressing. See, I don't know. I don't have a play for this play. This is what I'm on.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Good. Oh, we good. Yeah, go back in.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Coleman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan, his pass caught at the 4. And he is in
I was so skeptical about running that play.
Touchdown.
It's because I know how far the linebackers spread,
10 yards out, and the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
See, that's my question: is where is this play called with the Eagles?
And the D looking like they may blitz. Here's Ryan, and he's got it.
You don't run these plays with the Eagles.
And with it, they're back within a field goal.
I said I don't double team anybody.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
True. I got you.
That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play.
The bad part about that is my feet was just down. Like my feet was set. They were set.
So they're still at the original line.
I should have went with X though.
Second down and 10.
I never understood why people take the middle line.
Now Wentz. And he bats it away.
Oh, never mind. That's definitely taking that.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity. Even
No, it ain't that. I tried to run a route with him. I should have put Smith on that route.
Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Yeah, he doesn't have the. Exactly.
Now Wentz on third down. Buying time to his left. And that's caught by Smith. And he's taken down, but not before getting us across midfield, just shy of the 40. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
That's true.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll run it now out of the gun. Flash the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stop short of the 35. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's Desmond. We draft. Nah, his brother, I think, used to play with him.
Grind out some yardage, work on that clock.
They had like
see if you can
two brothers and a cousin in there.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
But you see what I'm saying about running those inside zone plays,
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try to get it out.
I thank you for missing that one,
first down here before he goes down at the 26. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So it'll be first down here after the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I'm trying to get
Run blitz there.
that matchup I had earlier. You ain't trying to give it to me, man. Damn.
You'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're
Trying to
get
get
to the
Beasley.
You're trying to scheme someone
Beasley
open
back on
who
Selleck,
will
man.
get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps.
Yeah, on that
holes so they can't run the football.
Nah. Whoever the number one tight end is, I don't. Oh, Ertz, yes, Ertz, yeah.
This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Possession catch. X. Possession catch. X. You gotta hold that mug. I told you. Possession catch. X. Hold that ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the
I don't think I
pickup there,
ran
and
that
it'll be
one.
second down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping
Yeah,
in.
but
All
I
you're
mean,
doing when you're talking
unless
to
you,
your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up.
I'm gonna say though, unless you break a big run, you're really not gonna rush for much in a Madden game,
One more score, and this game's over.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Third down, it's Wendell Smallwood. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Hey, I said, my man. I said, my man. As soon as you did it, my man.
And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Yeah.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's brought down after a good game. Time for a break.
I wonder if they.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Here's Ryan. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball.
You have a tight end out wide, and you have 3.
I know exactly what's going to be said about
put
that.
Put the cornerback inside and put the tight end over there.
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And now it's 2nd down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the field goal got him back within 1 score, and now the focus lies on this onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. In the 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A run with Smallwood.
Did he fumble?
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now blown. A nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Good game.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he
Took it
getting
easy on
stronger
my
as
Falcons.
this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
Your defense, though, is very fast, just like my
Looking for a
Falcons defense.
cutback lane, but nothing
So I don't
there
see
as
how
he's
you
met
can't.
at the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question
Yeah.
that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
do that.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in.
Yeah, I'm in this one league, man.
They only get two there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily sell.